Redistricting is ultimately a political process, and it's a spatialized process. It's a process that gets instituted every 10 years and is associated with the redistricting and reapportionment of your political locales, both at the local, state, and federal levels. In New York State, we have basically two initiatives for formulating the redistricting process. One is the initiative put forth by former Mayor Ed Koch of New York City called New York Uprising, and the second is the proposal put forward by our current Governor Cuomo. Both of them are fairly innocuous kinds of reforms. What is important, I think, in terms of the redistricting process, is to develop the kinds of skills, the bottom-up kinds of skills in handling numbers, in handling maps, in engaging in the political process that will represent and reflect the interests of the many communities that make up New York City and make up the state of New York. This, I think, would involve, or should involve, your collaborations between your community-based organizations and institutions like universities and colleges, where college or community your collaborations could be established to handle and draw up these new maps, and also to engage over the longer process in a larger kind of project associated with democratic political participation. The Latino community is changing quickly. I would move beyond the idea of the Latino community and say that what we are seeing in Northwestern Queens is the upsurge and downsurge of different ethnic groups that speak Spanish. So one of the things that we've seen is that 30 years ago, the largest Latino subgroup in New York City was Puerto Ricans. Today, it is your Dominicans. In Northwestern Queens, we see that the growth patterns in Northwestern Queens is Colombianos. Your Colombians have dropped in absolute numbers, and we've seen a dramatic increase not only in the Dominican population in Corona, but we've seen an upsurge in the Ecuadorian population, and we've seen a dramatic increase in the Mexican population. These three sectors, right, are the sectors that we should be looking at now, because they represent the most dramatic and intensive growth of any immigrant groups within the Spanish language category in Northwestern Queens.